So if you're feeling frustrated or stuck, like you just can't seem to figure this thing out, whether it be weight loss, feeling in control with food, I've got something super special I want to show you that I just showed my 4-year-old cousin that really stuck, and I know it can help you too. Okay, so it's called the learning space. This is the learning space. And the learning space is where we are between not knowing and knowing. This is the space that we are between not knowing something and knowing something. This could be knowing how to ride a bike, or knowing how to tie your shoe, knowing how to properly lift weights, whatever. This is what ends up happening. And both adults and children are in this space. And so what we do is sometimes we're oh, it's not working. Then, oh, I get it. No, I don't get it. I get it. No, I don't get it. And then eventually, you do get to this place where you do know, you do understand, you do get it. There have been things, whether it was a new job, studying for a new career, or there was something in your life at one point that you didn't know how to do. And then through this process of repetitions and practice and moving on, eventually you got to this space of knowing how to do it. Now, here's the important thing. And by the way, this is something I got from Dr. Becky. She's an incredible therapist for children. Highly recommend her content. And the reason I show this is because obviously for children, it's really important to have visual. But for you adults too, I want you to recognize and ask yourself and remind yourself, what does it feel like to be in the learning space? What does it feel like? You know what it feels like? Frustrating. It is frustrating to be in the learning space. It sucks. It sucks to be in this up and down and feeling like you're never gonna get there. But guess what? This is normal. This is something obviously we need our children to understand whenever they're learning a new skill. Think about, for our children, we wouldn't say, oh, you know what, you just don't need to learn how to tie your shoes. Oh, you know what, you just don't need to learn how to read. You just weren't meant for reading. You just weren't meant for walking. You just weren't meant for these things. So why do we do the same thing for ourselves? Are you saying things like, I'm just an all or nothing person? Are you saying things like, I will always struggle with food. I will always struggle with my weight. This is just who I am. I want you to hear and listen to the limiting beliefs and the identities that you hold on to yourself, how you defend these limitations and these identities that you don't want. Whenever you defend your limitation, you get to keep it. I encourage you instead, just like you would for a child, defend your possibilities, because it's absolutely possible for you too. And guess what? Being frustrated is normal. And having the ups and downs along the way is normal. This is called life. This is how you build resiliency. This is how you build discipline, patience. These are how you build strong character, is through hard time and through recognizing that it's through the hardships and through the ups and downs of getting to where you want to be. That is how we actually get there. That's how we become the type of person we want to be. It's not just about the outcome. It's not just about the weight loss, not just about the job or the relationship. It's who you become along the way. And so I really encourage you today to really ask yourself, what part of my life am I in the learning space? If you're feeling frustrated, it's normal. You're in the learning space, and that's okay. This is that moment to check in, remind yourself of those times when you didn't know how to do something and now you do. You are capable of anything you set your mind to. This is growth mindset, and let's embrace hard. You've got this. I believe in you. Let's go.